I try. I really do try to be a fair and open-minded individual. I try to keep myself open to new experiences, and I think that everyone and everything deserves a fair and reasonable chance. So when I read on the internet that the Philips CDi is considered to be one of the worst video gaming consoles of all time, I thought, oh, surely that's just an exaggeration. Surely there are some really good and redeeming qualities about the machine, and people have yet to tap in them. I mean, it has a game starring Heidi Lucas, who was famous as Dina from Salute Your Shorts, and of course she was one of my epic 90s crushes as a kid, so surely there has to be a lot of really good things about this machine. I was so wrong. If there is one thing in this world that could make you want to become a nihilist, I think the Philips CDi might be it. And you guys are going to find out why. Be warned, this machine is not good. It's not good at all. So I think it's important that we address the history of the Philips CDi, and to do that we're going to need to look at three major players. Philips, Sony, and Nintendo, they all sort of come together in this crazy soap opera that is the Compact Disc Interactive, and we actually put together a little skit here at Beagle Rampant Productions filled with that high production value you've come to associate us with, and okay, it might be a little bit one-sided, but I think it does the best job it can to sort of explain this. It's a very confusing set of circumstances, and there are a lot of really confusing contracts that just sort of fell away without reason, but I think our fair and open-minded script will definitely clue you guys into the history of the machine and why I am playing this monstrosity here.
Thanks, Sony, for helping me create the Compact Disc Interactive Standard. Now we can bring quality Hollywood entertainment and exciting educational programming to a simple disc. Yes, it will help us rule the world! Wait, what? I am making a disc system. I will sell a gazillion units. Alright, the Nintendo PlayStation is ready to go. Thank you for all your help, Sony. Oh, how could I resist such sweet temptation? We will announce our product to the world next week, and then all the world will bow before me! You're scaring me. Hey, Nintendo, what's up? Oh, nothing much. Oh, you sound sad. Well, Sony and I are working on a CD add-on for our Super Nintendo machine, but Sony is starting to scare me. That sucks, but, you know, Sony and I actually created some CDs that have an interactive element, but the hardware never got built. Well, if you build your machine and let me see it, then we could possibly team up and make both our dreams come true. Okay, that's a really weird way of putting it, but sure. What? I will not stand for this betrayal. Mark my words, Nintendo. The PlayStation will be a name that will forever haunt you. So this is how the sequel to Super Mario World will look on the SNES CD. Oh, cool. I can't wait to see it when it's closer to being finished. Well, my team said that they were almost there. I'm sure they'll, finish it up in time for us. Can I see the controller for the CDi again? Sure. As you can see, you can add on a joystick, change the speed, I actually forget what this switch does, and you can use 2 different action buttons. 2? But I see 4 buttons. Yeah, the 1 button is repeated, and then there's the combo button. Oh. Hey, let's watch a movie on this CDi player. Funny thing about that is, we can't. Well, why not? Well, I lost the necessary video cart. You mean we can't play live video without an add-on? No. But I do have some good news. We do have some new Zelda and Mario titles for sale.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Oh boy! I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok!
I hope she made lots of spaghetti.
That old Ganon's no match for the king!
Link, go to Gamelon and find my father.
Great! I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos!
That doesn't look good at all. You know, I'm starting to think that this may not work out, but we'll let you keep making, that until your CDI fails next week. Wait, no, Nintendo, come back! Nintendo, no, we don't know what we're doing! Come back, Nintendo! I am now developing the future of virtual reality. Here's the new CDi 400 series designed for games. Look, the video cartridge is included. It's sleeker and cheaper. And look, we have this new paddle controller, which could also double as a throat scraper. Oh, please, someone buy this. Oh, please buy this machine. It's tormenting us, please. The Sony PlayStation is now here. From henceforth, the world of electronics shall know only one master!
So now that you guys know a little bit more about the history of the Philips CDi, let's take a look at the actual game we're going to be reviewing today. Girls Club, the fantasy dating game starring Heidi Lucas of Salute Your Shorts fame. Now, one interesting and actually positive thing I can say about this CDi is that it seems to be region-free. This is the German version of the game, and I'm playing it on an American Magnavox CDi. At the end of the CDi's life cycle, Magnavox, Gold Star, LG, and even Sony got into producing the machines. I'm playing this on a US Magnavox CDi machine on an American television, and it's a German disc that is in English, incidentally, so I gotta give my European friends a lot of respect for being able to play and understand a game in English. If you tried to sell a German language game in the United States, it would not go over very well, so kudos to you, Europe, for learning languages. That's pretty awesome. But anyway, when we load up the screen, we see this intense 90s style intro movie with the theme song that's okay.
Get everyone together, only one thing we can do. Girls club party, talking till it's 2:30, pretend that we're totally cool.
They definitely seem to be targeting an audience here. They're definitely going for the girl audience, which you have to love how companies and media producers tend to think that girl is its own personality, not that you could have two girls who like and feel and think different ways. Girl just seems to be its own sort of personality here, and since it's on the CDi, it should really appeal to rich girls specifically, I would think, because let's be real, people didn't have money for this machine back in the day, so you might as well just appeal this to the wealthier sort of sensibility. After the theme song, we get a nice introduction from Heidi Lucas here.
The date with the one you choose just could turn into a dream date. Hey, it'll be a blast. But first things first, and that means you've got to tell me how many of you are here to play. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4?
And since I have no friends, I am going to be doing this solo. So to rub my loneliness in, Heidi says that we have to go ahead and invite some of her friends to play along with us. I chose the athletic and professionally driven Keisha.
How you doing? I'm Keisha. There's no telling about me. I'm real unpredictable. And no, I haven't found the right guy. Yet. Like, I'm not trying to say I don't like him, but I'm interested in sports and other things. But you make it a game and I'm in. You better watch yourself, girls. When I get going, I surprise even myself.
The boy crazy Monica.
What do I think about boys? I'm crazy about them. Yes, all of them.
And the rich girl Courtney, who for some reason had punk rock music playing during her introduction.
Oh, hi! I'm Courtney, of course. This party's going to be a class act now that I'm here. Not like that bubblehead Monica's last party. A huge mistake.
Oh, Courtney, you and me are not going to get along. I can sense that right now. Once we pick all of our friends, we have to go ahead and assign them a charm, and at this point, my machine starts to skip a little bit. It's a CDi. A lot of these machines, if you find them off of eBay, are going to have something pretty seriously wrong with them. You might notice the audio is a little bit funky on the gameplay footage, and that's not a me problem, that's a machine problem. But if you find your CDi is skipping, I find that whacking it a little bit goes ahead and helps it out there. I assigned Keisha the star, Monica the diamond, and Courtney the clover. Courtney Clover. Sometimes I kill myself with how witty I am. We then get to pick the 4 guys from this random-looking slot machine generator, and we don't actually know anything about them quite yet. We then go and dress these gentlemen, and the fashion is OMG so 90s. I go for all black and like he's some sort of gothic Finnish rock star.
Okay, now meet Mr. Dud. So, what's the most hideous outfit I could possibly put on you? Oh, yes, totally excellent. Oh, please, somebody call the fashion police and give this geek a ticket.
Huh. Is Heidi not into the goth emo boys? Maybe I should change my image. JK, I don't have an image, as you can see here. We finally meet the gentleman. Clint seems to be working on some sort of soda thing.
I can't get the soda to fizz like I want it to. Till now. Don't worry, I think...
Ralph seems to be the revolutionary type, but it's not real clear what he's actually rebelling against.
We can't just sit by and take it. We need to rise up, stand together, and show our solidarity. Are you with me? Hey, where did everyone go?
Chris seems, at this stage, to really like tennis, but there also seems to be a definite affinity for fashion here.
Excuse me for 1 second.
Dull, but definitely doable.
Dull, but definitely doable. Excuse me while I update my eHarmony profile. Dull, but definitely doable. Likes to travel. Likes to play CDi video games. Might actually be Batman. Alright, ladies. You start messaging and I'll be at home waiting. And then we have the country western singer Jeff.
Oh, my baby's looking awful sweet. She smells real good, but is not petite. She stands by my side while I'm eating chow. My baby is a sweet brown cow. 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 Cow.
Huh. His machine skips. He must be playing this on an actual CDi. So first off, you have to go ahead and pick your dream guy and then guess who everyone else picked as their dream guy. And let me just say, the interactivity on this supposed compact disc interactive is an absolute nightmare. I have no idea if I'm highlighting anything, if I'm moving, none of the moves actually seem to be registering. It's just an unholy mess. So we go and we pick what our dream date and what our disaster dorky dud date would be into. And we have the normal options here.
Tacos. Clothes. Playing guitar. Steak. Cruelty to animals.
Cruelty to animals? Who on earth would think that that would be an attractive quality? I mean, You don't want to go after a guy or a girl who thinks that the pet store is open season. I mean, that's just absolutely demented. Cruelty to animals is always an ugly, repulsive trait. I don't want to meet the person who thinks that that is remotely attractive. That is just absolutely demented. Surely all the rest of these ladies are going to pick that cruelty to animals as the most repulsive trait, right? Right? As it turns out, Keisha is the only one who's in agreement with me that cruelty to animals is demented and messed up, because, newsflash, it is! You are not going to want to go out with a guy who has no problem hurting a little animal. Nobody is going to want to do that. If he has no problem hurting an animal, he will have no problem hurting you. Don't do it. Cruelty to animals, it's not cool, and it's never going to be cool. Okay, that was a bit of a rant, but my goodness, who thinks that that's okay to program into a game? I mean, yeah, I know what they're going for. There's the animal guy, and cruelty to animals is the opposite of that, but that shouldn't even be an issue. Hoy.
Oh my, it looks like we're out of time for this video. Click that subscribe button, and we'll let you know when part 2 is on its way.